Welcome, Forex traders. Welcome to my live day trading room. This is where I am currently day trading, and swing trading is kind of put on the back burner for now. It will be making a comeback here in the next couple months, but currently I am just day trading. Here is my equity curve that I've been doing ever since I started here on YouTube with you folks. I started over from scratch, and I haven't taken any trades without doing it on YouTube, so you get all the good and you get the ugly as well. So I am sitting through some of the ugly right now, which is a drawdown that I'm not comfortable with because a lot of it is my fault. But anyways, enough about that. Let's not be a pussy. Let's make our trades. And if you are interested in how I trade, let's go. All right, I think this is episode number 60 already. Wow, I can't believe that we've already done 60 episodes. I mean, just started here on Facebook. So if you're one of my early subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Leave me some feedback. Let me know what you want to see more or less of. Anyways, I tried adding a Bitcoin here. We'll maybe do a little bit more TA on Bitcoin. But currently, right now, let's get into the charts. I do have a long, which was right in here on the euro yen, so this is a fresh one, so that one's sitting about break even. I do have a long right here on the euro USD, a little bit of profit on that one. That's a fresh one as well. I do have a long that was triggered right here on the CAD yen, another new one. I had a pending order here that just never triggered. We're going to be looking at possibly after the New York session, adjusting that pending order. Same here with the Australian US dollar, just never triggered. I fully expect for price to come down and continue, so fully expect these moves to happen. I did have orders way back here on the pound yen, a couple of them, and I have a new one that was triggered right in here. I have a pending order for the pound US dollar right here that just never came back and triggered, just kept on going. So that's where we're at right now. And I do have the New York close coming up here in about an hour and 45 minutes. Alrighty, here we go. We got New York close here. Let's go. It is 2 minutes till the close of New York, so we're going to get our trades on. All right, looks like we're not going to have anything here on the euro. We're going to probably have a down pivot. We're going to be having a secondary trade for the euro US dollar. Probably one inside here for the CAD yen. Secondary or a first one for the Aussies, and then a follow up on both pounds. So here real soon, in about less than 1 minute. I'll watch this pivot here closely. Might end up being a sideways pivot. It's a down one right now. Yeah, it's a down one. Okay, so I'm going to readjust my Aussies. Actually, they go right on top. So let's do this here. Let's take this on out to full pivots. Alright, so this is my new box zone here, and we have a spread of 2.4. So yeah, gave it a spread plus a little bit of leeway there. And then my take profit is going to come right up into here. Perfect. Perfect spot for it. Wonderful. I like it when they match up like that. Alright, let's go into the Australian US dollar. This one has a 1.8 pip spread. Okay, so right up in here. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. Well, no, we're not doing this one because it's a down pivot. Okay. Right. All right, let's knock out these pounds. First off, I need to adjust my take profit. Oh, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Perfect spot for it. Wonderful. Okay, good. Oh, wait, I need to add on. Alright, so we'll place our add-on right down here. 141896. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have this same stop loss, and just bring this up here. Okay, good. Got that one knocked out. Let's go ahead and do the pound US dollar. We're just going to use the same one here. Much better target zone. I like that.
Alert, alert.
Okay. That one's done. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and knock this one out here. This one has a pip spread of 2.6. $81,518. gonna have to re-look at that target. I feel like it's might be an M5. Let's go ahead and take a look at CAD yen. Yeah, it looks about normal to me. Okay. Alright, let's double check my take profit. Oh, I have to do the euro. Okay. And this one has pip spread of 1.3. We're gonna have a new target here, which is good. Well, it's not much of a better one, but it's a new target anyways. Hopefully we don't hit it and it just keeps going up. All right. Make sure I have a correct target here. This looks to me like an M5. Okay, so I got that all done. Let's double check everything here. Okay, got my targets. Got the targets. I love those targets on the pound. Target, okay, very good. Got the target. Already do this one, yep, okay. Alright, and I know the yen, the euros are good. Okay, perfect. So we got that all set up. Let me just go ahead and bring this back on over to my dark charts, and I will start the time lapse. Good morning. It's 11:23 on the 27th of January 21. Taking a quick look here at the markets. Okay, I've been tagged in on a smaller secondary entry on the Euro USD and the CAD yen. Nothing really too much. It's kind of stale price. I didn't have a second entry here because we look like we have a lower box, so I left it. Coming close to picking up an entries on my Australians, and we haven't formed our new higher low yet. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a higher low, and hopefully we can continue higher. That's the plan. But I don't like how things are just kind of rolling with the euro. Looks like it's just rolling. So this looks like maybe a possible higher or a lower high. The way it's rolling. Let's see what type of reaction we get here at the pivots. It's really important, and that's going to also play a big role on what happens with the pounds. Okay, it's 2:03 a.m. an hour and 3 minutes after the open of the London session, I just got triggered into my Australian trade. And anyways, let's take a look here. If this becomes a false rally and we get stopped out, especially if they're full stops and I don't have a chance to reduce risk and we have a further drawdown, this will trigger me to reduce my lot size in half, at least until we recover about half of our drawdown and get back up into this zone up in here. Then I'll be able to go back into my full lot size once again, and that's just how I manage my that's how I manage my drawdowns. So you know, even though so a drawdown can be lengthy to get out of if it's an extended drawdown, because it takes twice as much power to get back up. So that's just the safe way, because you don't want to keep getting false signals, because you know every system has its a period of drawdown. It's just mathematically impossible to have a system that's correct, you know, the whole time. You're gonna have these flows, and sometimes you have extended flows. You know, you don't want to. You kind of want to catch that extended flow before it gets too extended and cut it out. So that's just how I manage it. But hopefully we don't get there. Hopefully this isn't a false rally. I don't. Again, you know, sometimes I don't like the look of this right now. I don't like the look of the euros. They have a major impact on the way everything else trades. I don't want this to be a false rally on the Australian. We are reaching some resistance on the pound. So if that ends up being just a false rally, then you know, it can have a major impact on my equity curve. So that's going to probably trigger a bear market for February. So I'll have to just really reduce my size through February. If this ends up, sometimes when things look the worst is when it stops everybody out and ends up becoming really great. So you know, that's why I'm not exiting all my trades right now, because sometimes it's you know, it looks really bad before it gets really good. So it's just trickery, lots of trickery in the market. That's why I don't let emotions dictate the way I trade. I have set rules to follow, so that way I don't get tricked by you know, the big money in the market that feed off of everyone's emotions. Okay, so right after I just got done talking about it, Euro crushes me, and that's not going to look very good on everything else. So it's still early in the hour. Hopefully it turns into just a wick, but yeah, that's not pretty. It's not pretty. I don't like the way that this all set up here. Yeah, I don't like and I'm seeing the same thing here on the euro yen. I don't like the way this looks either here, but yeah, we'll see how this plays out here. But yeah, I'm not in the market to well, here we go. So the way this looks to me is a little bit of news. The way that only the euro moved, but everything else has been moving up slightly. And so I'm taking a look at the news calendar because I looked at it earlier today and I didn't see anything major coming in. The only thing that I just had was consumer confidence and trade balance, which was not a big, news event. So yeah, somebody just seriously dumped the euro, or bought, I should say, yeah, dumped the euro. But it's not so far. It's not showing up on my on the other pairs, and you typically, you know, if the euro moves, then it kind of, you know, moves everything else. But I'm showing non-congruency here, so it'd be interesting to see which one wins out, the euro or the other pairs. Take a look at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin's kind of a little bit sloppy. It looks like we're still falling into this wedge here. Could either be something like that, or maybe a little bit more of a triangle. Still unsure yet. Need a little bit more evidence. But this is what we had talked about. We had talked about this being the sell zone right in here because of the pivot, the weekly pivot, the M3, and the upper bound of the falling wedge. Okay, it looks like the euro is winning this one. I just got knocked out of that one trade, so I'm going to initiate my extended drawdown phase, which is going to be reducing my lot size until I climb out of this. So yeah, let's see. This is order number 3517. Yeah, yeah. This is going to be. This is an extended drawdown, so. All right, it's been a slow bleed, but yeah, it's been bleeding my account. All right, so yeah, these are this is definitely a dump here. I'm going to go ahead and remove pending orders, and this is not good market conditions for me, and not good market conditions for the trading system at all. Okay, the stop outs are rolling in. This is yeah, this is definitely a turn here in the market for sure. So we got to manage our drawdown. We already had that one. Okay, so this one's a Euro USD 1739. All right. Oops. What am I doing here? So 38 now. I'm going to name this video Drawdown Suck. This is by far the deepest drawdown. Deep drawdown. Just a quick look here at the volatility for today. No new trades for me today. I've already hit my loss limit for the day. I'm still in on CAD yen break even. Still in on the euro yen sitting in drawdown. Still in on the Australian yen sitting in drawdown, and I'm in profit on all my pound yen trades. I cut my pending order for the pound US dollar, and I cut a pending order for the pound yen. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. If these go up, great, excellent. I would love that. I'm playing it the way I'm supposed to play them. I'm not moving stops. I'm not cutting loose trades early or anything like that. Lots of trickery happens in the market often. We kind of saw it yesterday when this happened. We also have FOMC today, so I'm still playing the system, but I'm adjusting to the market conditions, and I'm going to reduce risk at least until market conditions start to normalize, and we start to climb out of our drawdown, our extended drawdown. Wow, guys, take a look at the euro tanking. Okay, so it's 8:20 a.m. I'm gonna mark off the stop that I took out for the euro as well. We had a big sell-off today, even with Bitcoin as well. Still within its wedge, but yeah, we had talked about this up here being the sell zone for the bears, and since we were making downs, this would be exactly where they would want to sell, and here we are right now. The dollar is going up right now, and a lot of it has to do with the season. I know I've been talking about the change in from bullish sentiment to bearish for now until later on until next quarter, until maybe like March. So I was just waiting for the evidence of it, and until then I was still buying. We were making lots of money all the way up until just recently, until the drawdown. We're still making money right now. I'm watching this right here, this level here for the pound yen. That's really important for me. We're still in the trade right here, but it's not looking so good for the CAD yen. Anyways, these are probably going to be my last bullish moves for a while. Just because we've seen the evidence now of the turnaround. Let's go ahead and take a bigger look here at what is going on. So let's go out to, here's the daily. So we had been going up ever since the coronavirus dump. We had been beautifully as a bull making money, so we have this is the Fed meeting, and typically during if we've been going up, typically we will slide down all the way until the next meeting, which is in March. So February and March, maybe we're going to be down here somewhere by then. So maybe it's going to be something like this until March. So maybe we'll take some shorts and hold on to them all the way until March. But when that comes around, we're going to be looking for the evidence of the market turning back up. So unfortunately, it takes a drawdown for that to happen. But that's where we're at right now. Still holding tough right now. I'm going to be watching this pound. Be watching this right here. I don't want this to form a double top. If it starts to form a double top, I'm going to be looking for evidence for it to head down. And typically, I don't want to get out of a trade early, but I'm seeing a lot of risk right now, especially with the dollars, and it's kind of dragging down some of the yen pairs as well. I took the stop out here on the euro yen. I have to look at my order book. I'm going to go take a nap, but I will be getting up. I'll have some alerts set, and I'm going to be checking the pound yen. And then after that, we'll be marking everything down in the book. Okay, look at this price action here. We're actually back to break even on the CAD, and it looks like we're about to make a new high on the pound yen. Let's see if we can break above here. This is lots of momentum here. And what's interesting is when everything else was dumping, we didn't really crash hard on the pound yen. So yeah, now that everything is not dumping and rebounding, the pound yen's going up. So is this going to be a full Monty rebound again, like how we saw yesterday? I don't know. I mean, or is this it right here? We'll see. But the pound yen's taking off right now. There it goes. And yeah, I didn't, smartly, I didn't take that. I removed that pending order that I had here on the GU. I actually removed another pending order somewhere, a couple of other pending orders I would have been stopped out on. But GU, I removed it just because all the risk in the market. And so I'm not saying I wish I would have kept it at all. It was the smart move to do. But yeah, so still holding here on pound yen. And I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. I haven't forgotten about marking the books. I will do that. And I'm just going to, I need to go take a shower and take care of a couple things. But then I will, before this video is over, mark down the books. Okay, now that the market's calmed down, excuse me. This was a classic shakeout. I mean, what a shakeout, huh? Oh, man. Yeah, big shakeout. The euro. And it kind of pulled everything with it. So, yeah. But we're still in here on the CAD. I needed to clear these highs right here. And still in on the pounds, all three of them. And we went over this already. I didn't take this one just because I already reached my limit for stop outs for the day. But let's take a look here at my broker for the prop firm, and we're sitting okay right now. What's interesting is if we do hit targets, that will clear the entire drawdown. So just on these trades right here, but I'm not trying to count my chickens before they're hatched. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. It's looking much better right now where we're sitting. Not much of a double top. It looked like for a second there that traders were trying to figure out if we were double topping. But yeah, once we start clearing this and moving up, then we're looking at either FOMC taking us to the target, or maybe even tomorrow taking us to the target. Okay, so I will be bringing you the FOMC coming up here in 17 minutes is the statement, and then the presser is coming up shortly after that. Bitcoin is taking dumpy dump. It's still within its wedge. I have it as a wedge. Other people have it as a triangle, but so far this is what I have it at. This is going to be an extended video due to the circumstances of today. Okay, rates coming out in about 1 minute. I'm checking out the spreads here on my prop firm during the news. Okay, here we go. And spreads are back to normal here. And spreads aren't so bad over here as well. And of course, Feds did not change rates. Waiting on the presser. Pound yen's moving up slightly. Pound dollar's moving up. Okay. Sometimes the first move is the fake move, so I wouldn't be too surprised if it slams down. Still waiting on the press conference. Okay, so while I wait for the press conference, let's go ahead and knock out our losses here. Okay, so this one's a Euro Yen 6339. The next one is an Australian yen. And the other one is a CAD yen. Okay, yeah, so that is by far the nastiest drawdown. That's like a 6%er. Maybe even more. Like an 8%er. Okay, what's these numbers? Australian is number 9764. CAD is 3449. Okay. It's going to be a grind to get out of that. All right, Jerome Powell speaking right now. The pace of the recovery, and after this is the press conference. Okay, so it's 5:54 p.m. and I am yeah, this is a bearish market. Bearish market. You know what? I'm just going to take my profits and walk. Let's go ahead and do so right now. I'm going to take all my profits and walk. The entire market, because of the Fed rates, is changed. So everything has changed because of the Fed rates, and yeah. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and just start filling this in. I am going to be looking at being a bear until March. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be 5311, and it's oops. 9974. Four two six six. CAD yen 7282. Um, 8468. Oops. Okay, there we go. We got everything all set now. All right. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, normally I don't like to yank trades, but yeah, there was this market's just it's turning. So, and I was looking back, I was looking back at last year, and it started turning at the same time, right around the Fed announcement, and we didn't start to turn up again until after March Fed's announcement. So. These market cycles are a lot of times they're around the Fed announcement. So, yeah, that's where we're at. We I didn't get the full Monty on this one that I wanted. We're still sitting in quite a bit of drawdown. We're a few percents off of where I want to be. So I'm gonna have to. I'm going to be taking a look at starting to short the market and holding until March next week. So I'm going to be looking at that for next week. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.